Hello there, my beautiful Scorpios, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading with me, Missmachiste. Scorpio, we are looking into this week of December 20th to the 26th. Please keep in mind that time is fluid and check your other chart placements out on my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Please do not forget to subscribe. And returning Scorpios, welcome back. And thank you so very much for being here and for watching. Scorpio, my December giveaways are still going on right now, where I'm giving away a free reading or $50 cash each week of December. All you have to do to enter to win is subscribe to my channel and comment your name in the comment section on any recent reading. Please put whatever name you feel most comfortable using, and good luck, my beautiful Scorpios. So let's see what's coming in for you for this week. Spirit, this is for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs for Scorpio. All right. Scorpio, you have Moon in Cancer, card number 16, belonging. A sensitive, introspective phase. All right, so fellow water sign Cancer coming in for y'all. Could have Cancer in your chart or around you, but I feel like you have been possibly very emotional about something. Could be around love, could be around work, could be around career, finances, like where you belong, what you're meant to do in this lifetime. Maybe in terms of love, who you belong with, in terms of family and friends, in terms of where you belong and that sort of sense of community. But you're definitely going through figuring things out here with this Moon in Cancer, especially in terms of your emotional state of being. So let's see what the angel is coming in for Scorpio. Ooh, right up your alley, Scorpio. Archangel Zadkiel, transformation. Thank you, Zadkiel, for supporting me to transform from my past challenges. All right. Pretty synchronistic and beautiful color coordination of cards as well. So a lot of you Scorpios have definitely been feeling, I guess, emotionally some sort of way. Could have been emotionally triggered, emotionally down, emotionally depressed, hurt. I just feel like you don't feel like you know where you belong, or you haven't been feeling that way. And I feel like it could be in a lot of different aspects of your life. Some of you it's friends, some of you it's family, some of you it's work, some of you it's love. But with this transformative energy coming through, Zadkiel is helping you transform this challenge of figuring out where your heart belongs, where your self belongs, whatever the case may be, what your purpose is, where you're meant to give your heart, who you're meant to be around. You're definitely going through a huge transformation in terms of where you feel like you belong emotionally. And I feel like some of you Scorpios, you may have thought your whole life that you were meant to be with a certain person, in a certain dynamic, at a certain career. Some of you, that's drastically changing. And Zadkiel is really helping you with this. So let's see what we got going on in the tarot for Scorpio. All right, we have the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. Yeah. A lot of thinking, a lot of energy of where do I give myself to? Who deserves my scorpionic power? Is this going to be my career? Is this going to be the person I'm in a relationship with? I almost feel like a lot of things are changing for you in terms of what you thought was happening for yourself is shifting, where you're finding yourself a lot more stable and a lot more comfortable, possibly in an area where you're not necessarily used to. With the Six of Swords, you're absolutely moving forward, and you're also moving to a lot more calm energy and a lot more calm mentality and emotions. So I feel like for a lot of you, Queen of Swords, you definitely could be cutting something off. You have cut off people, you have cut off belief systems, you have cut off an energy of where you thought you were supposed to be, and realizing, no, this is where I belong. This is what deserves my energy. This is what deserves my effort. So I feel like for some of you, it's definitely around work. For some of you, I feel like you were very distant from your feeling of life's purpose for work. I don't know if the distance was because of the pandemic or the corona, whatever the case may be, but it's like you're figuring out that you really do belong doing something despite whatever delays have happened around you or whatever the case may be. I feel like that is around work. And I also feel like for some of you Scorpios, you had your heart set on a certain sort of relationship or a certain person or a certain dynamic, and I feel like all of that is changing. So there may be somebody that's coming into your energy or is already in your energy that's helping you realize that you can really be and do whatever you want, and you can really have that magnificent relationship. And I almost feel like some of you Scorpios, you felt tied to a certain belief system around, no, this is what's for me, or this is who's for me, or all of my relationships are going to be like this. All of my relationships are going to be tense and argumentative or unloving or unstable, where you're realizing that no, that's just the belief system and the story you've been telling yourself because of your past experiences that you are now transforming from. Queen of Swords, the Magician, beautiful. Queen of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. There's that workplace scenario. And the Six of Swords with the Seven of Cups. Yeah, I feel like a lot of things are changing here for you, Scorpio. I feel like in terms of work, you're just feeling like you know where you're supposed to head now. And I do feel like there could have been, I feel like some of you have always knew where you belonged. Some of you, you're figuring that out now. Others of you, you always knew. But I get a sense of delay. And I kind of feel like it was the outside circumstances that you were dealing with in terms of lockdowns, pandemic, whatever the case may be, or just possibly people around you. But you're coming to the realization that you're not going to let anybody phase you in where you're heading now. So some of you, you are finally reaching that sense of stability in work, doing something you love, doing something you feel comfortable doing something you feel like this is what I'm supposed to be doing in this lifetime. A lot of you, you may be restarting it again this week. Some of you, like I feel this sense to say, you know, like maybe when you were 24 years old, you were really wanting to be an artist, and then no, you worked for a company instead, and now you're 50 years old and you're kind of like, I still want to be an artist. It's that energy of this is where your heart belongs. And I feel like for some of you as well, there's a shift where you thought you belonged in a certain area, which I do feel like can correlate for that example that I just gave. Wanting to be an artist, then in spite worked for a company, thinking this is where you belong, when in reality your heart really is somewhere else. And for others of you, I kind of get that same sort of situation, just in a different way in reality, where in terms of love, friendship, family, whatever the case may be, relationship dynamics, I feel like you were put into very tense, very difficult situations. And I just feel like you thought like that's just what you attract, or that's just what you are. Like, I attract a lot of people who make me angry, or I attract a lot of people who push my buttons, or I attract a lot of people who do this, that, and the other, where in reality, it's your mind playing tricks on you, not actually what's happening, and you're coming to that transformative shift. So in terms of love, I do feel like for some of you Scorpios, you had your eyes on one specific sort of way a relationship is supposed to go, and that's totally shifting here, because you're coming to the realization that these past experiences in relationships weren't necessarily the greatest, right? And when you get nostalgic on things, you look back and things seem a little bit better than what they really were, what was really happening. So I feel like a lot of you are coming into that realization. I do feel like for some of you, somebody is going to come in for you if you already don't have a newer sort of relationship that is showing you a different relationship dynamic, showing you a different love language. So I definitely do feel like for some of you Scorpios, whatever sort of relationship dynamic you felt like you kept attracting, or some sort of person, some of you Scorpios, you were specifically stuck on a certain person being who you belonged with. Some of you, that's totally shifting because there is either a better energy around you that is really showing you what a relationship really feels like. And I feel like a lot of you are shifting in that sense of, wow, I thought I belonged with these people from my past. I thought that those were my soulmates, those were my twin flames, those were my ones. And in reality, that's not the case, and things are drastically shifting for you. Spirit is bringing you in, or already has given you an energy that's helping you transform where you thought, or at least your mind thought, you belonged for so long in a certain sort of relationship dynamic, or a certain sort of person specifically, or an actual person. But let's clarify this, Spirit, for Scorpio. All right, so on the Magician, we have the Page of Pentacles. Beautiful. There's that new energy entering your life with purpose, stability. There's that energy of you taking on what you've always wanted to do in terms of your career and finance. Three of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. I'm telling you, there is new love here that is really showing you what love is all about. They're considerate, they're kind, they're caring, they're giving. And I feel like for a lot of you Scorpios, I don't know, I feel like you were used to dealing with hurtful people, or used to dealing with challenge and conflict. And it's not that this person maybe didn't come with any challenge or conflict, but they have a way better heart than the people you've been experiencing, or they have a way better heart than the person that you were so very stuck on that you thought you belonged with, this, that, and the other. And you're going to be pretty surprised at the transformation your emotional body is having, because a lot of you were so very stuck on this certain thing for yourself, this certain working environment for yourself, this sort of relationship, or feeling like you just belong with this certain person. Your whole belief system is shifting here, also with your emotional body. Ace of Cups on the Three of Pentacles, like I said, doing something that you know you love, where your heart is bringing you towards. Like I said, that lost desire to be who you wanted to be years and years and years ago. Whatever the case may be, it definitely looks like you're starting something in the physical that your heart just feels a lot more open to. Seven of Cups, the Hierophant. Would you look at that? So for a lot of you, definitely business endeavor, as I was saying in the beginning of the reading. Others of you, Spirit is really showing you what real love is, what real friendships are, what real communities are, what really doing what you love feels like. And not just doing what you think you're supposed to do, or where you think you belong. Or, some of you may have felt a sort of tie to a sort of relationship dynamic that you just thought that's how love is. Somebody's showing you that love is not what you thought it was. It's not hurtful. It's not mean. It's not confusing. It's not inconsiderate. It's giving, it's loving, it's wanting, it's committed. So I feel like there's somebody new here showing you that, Scorpio. Or there has already been somebody in your energy that has been showing you that. And you are a fixed sign, so sometimes it takes a bit for you to transform, but you may finally be in the process of saying, you know what, this is where I belong, and I'm ready to put my all into this person, into this business, into myself, for what I feel like I want to do that I love, or into this hope that I will have better relationships around me and that I don't attract crappy people. I don't attract negative situations. So some of you, you definitely may be transforming pessimism within as well as things outside of you. So for some of you, this definitely could be around love here, Scorpio. But we are now going to get your love energies. In terms of zodiac signs, I have the Magician with Gemini and the Hierophant with Taurus. And you have Cancer up there. So Spirit, this is for Scorpio for this week in terms of love. I really felt an interesting message with love, so I'm excited to see what comes out for y'all. Really someone showing you what love is after like you just thought you knew what it was, or you thought you knew who you belonged with, and things are going to take a turn here. Plot twist. We have self-worth. Love is not belittling. Love is not putting you down. Love is lifting you up. Guide. And grief. Wow. So a spirit guide is definitely here helping you, guiding you, assisting you. Spirit, please clarify this for Scorpio. On self-worth, we have inner child. Yeah. It's like your inner child just thought, all right, well, this is how it's supposed to be. I guess this is how love is. Or I guess this is my fate. This is the person I'm supposed to be with. Guide with release. Hello, Scorpio. Releasing that expectation or releasing that feeling of feeling like that was that person. And grief with big dreams. Yeah. High expectations for the people that couldn't reach them. You're going through a huge purge here. Huge purge, Scorpio. Wow. Oh, I got a little deja vu here. May have done this reading in a dream. I actually do readings in my dream, and then I do them in real life, and I can correlate sometimes as maybe one of them. But I didn't feel the deja vu until these cards came out. Spirit, please clarify this one more time for my beautiful Scorpios. For my beautiful Scorpios. We have inner child with offer. There's that new energy that's showing you what it really does feel like to be valued. Release with healing. Oh my gosh, I can't make this up, Scorpio. And big dreams with received. Yep, you have received the signs. You've received the messages. You know what to do now. And you're in the process of beautiful transformation. I really like this reading for you, Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a wonderful week. And I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye now.